Everyone, welcome to Varsity Field on the campus of Burlington High School. I'm Anthony Matos alongside the great
Mike Espejo.
And tonight we have a good one for you. The Westborough Rangers take on the Burlington Red Devils, and last year, Mike, was sort of rebuilding year.
Yeah, it's great to be back. Great to start a new season. There's a excitement in the air for another fun season of Red Devil football, and yeah, we're looking to continue year 2 of the George Bailey experience. In his second year at the helm here at Burlington High. I think last year he was 4-7. They were 4-7 last year.
4-7.
And it was a very good start, I think, for someone starting out and trying to revive the program. And hopefully this year we'll make further strides to get us back near the top of the Middlesex League.
And when I interviewed him last week, he said it's a year of improvement, a lot of off-season development in the weight room and on the field. And he's pleased with everyone grouping together on offense and defense. It is a 57-man roster this year, I think one of the biggest since I've started watching Burlington football a while ago. But I'm excited for second-year varsity QB Anthony Guerrier and this Burlington offense.
57. Now, do you know if they have limits on what they can carry?
I don't believe so, no.
Wow.
It's a pretty big roster this year.
There's a lot of guys out there. And, yeah, we're definitely excited. And it's a hot, balmy night. The weather has been very warm, as everyone knows around here, and feels more like mid-July instead of early September. But we'll see how that affects the game and this tough humidity on this balmy night here in Burlington.
Yeah, as we get set for coin toss, we'll see you at kickoff.
I'm here at Varsity Field with second-year head coach George Bailey. We're here for the Burlington home opener, season opener. And George, how are you?
I'm doing well, thanks, Robert.
All right, Westborough tonight. Last year, first game of the season was in Westborough, 19-0. What are we looking forward to this evening?
Well, obviously we're home, so that's a plus. Like I said, I hope the kids come out ready to play, which I think they are, and Westborough's a very good team, so we'll just hopefully stand their little wave of emotion, and then we stand that, and then we should be good.
It's a little humid tonight. How's everybody staying hydrated?
Yeah, that's plenty of water. The training's been great, so we have plenty of water on the sideline. So
no pickle juice, any pickle juice?
No pickle juice. So.
And well, George, we're going to talk to you right after the game. So good luck tonight, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks, Robert.
Thank you. All right, we're down here at Varsity Field, Burlington, and their home opener against Westborough. Last year it was 19-0 in Westborough as Burlington won that game. And we're just about to do a kickoff here, and Westborough has won the toss, and they will receive. Burlington will defend the north end zone. And for more on that, we go to the play-by-play and color commentator Anthony Matos and Mike Espejo.
Burlington gets this season started on kickoff, and Westborough won the toss and elected to receive, and here's to a good season, Mike.
Definitely, I'm looking forward to it. It's a new feature here, our new sideline reporter, Robert. We'll talk more about that in a few.
Brooks deep kickoff, back to the one, dropped by Jake Martin, and he will let that go in the end zone for a touchback. And here we go, Burlington defense.
It's interesting they called that a touchback. It looks like he touched it like on the one and then dropped it. Is that a high school rule?
I think that's a high school rule.
Yeah.
It most likely is. Safety.
But yeah, well, as I was saying, we have a new feature, a familiar voice we put on the sideline for a new twist on the Devil broadcast. So we will be kicking it to Robert for on-the-scene insight and interviews, hopefully, and we'll see how this goes to enhance your viewing experience. We're looking forward to hearing Robert right down on field level reporting.
All right, Westborough. First play from scrimmage. Andrew Pashota set to kick us off here. Takes a snap, hands it off, fullback dive, up the middle, and stuffed by the Burlington D-line.
Nice job by the Devils there, not fooling anybody.
The whole D-line there to blow that one up.
A team tackle.
Very conservative way to start this game.
And as you were mentioning, it was a rough go for the Westborough team last year, right?
Yes. 1-9 last year, beating Nipmuc Regional High School 28-0 in a non-league playoff game, consolation game.
We'll see how they do here at Varsity Field.
Okay, here we go. Second play, and Peixoto set to go again. I formation under center. Oh, and looks like Andriolo jumped, and we'll see who the flag is on.
The flag on the play. Looks like it's a false start on the offense.
They go with the hard count, second play.
Tough to tell who moved on that one.
Penalties offsides against Burlington.
Was on Burlington.
So Andriolo jumped the snap,
We'll bring up second down 7.
We have 2nd and 7 here. Still in the I form. One receiver out to the right. Peixoto. And he will hand it off. Left side, stuffed again. Camden Petralia.
Some strong-looking run defense for the Devils to start off. Looking strong and confident out there. Looks like even they're more than 11 out there, but they're just playing so well, I guess. Good start for the Devils so far. Big 3rd and down. Hopefully they can get off the field.
It's a loss of 1, 3rd down 8.
So 3rd and 8 now for Burlington at their 22-yard line. 2 strong runs, left side and right side. Let's see what Westborough draws up here. Looks like shotgun with some pass protection.
4 wide receivers, too.
This Peixoto, the snap, under pressure, dumps it off. He's got some blockers in front of him, tries to shed a tackle, and the tackle is made by John Mello. And we have a 4th and 2 coming up.
On the tackle. Short of already gaining 4th down.
And a 3 and out.
There was some great pursuit there by Andriolo. He just looked like no one blocked him, and he had put a lot of pressure on the quarterback, which probably made him get rid of that quicker than he wanted.
Seems like a designed receiver screen, maybe.
Maybe. Westborough trickery here early on. But they'll have to punt, and we'll see the Burlington Red Devil offense come on now.
Number 11, Jake Martin back in punt formation for Westborough.
Brooks
Matty Conti and Ryan
Matty
Brooks back
Conti
deep
back
for the Devils.
to receive at the 30 and 35-yard line. The punt is up and away. Brooks calls it. He grabs it. And Ryan Brooks runs left side. He takes it across the 50 to the 45, 40, 35, and out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
Wow, great run by Brooks there. Took it right up the left side. Great field position for the Devils to start.
Number 52.
So a net punt of only about 4 yards. And now it's the Burlington offense, which I have been on my toes waiting to see.
Yes, should be a high-octane, explosive offense. Another year for Gary under his belt. He's got a lot of talent around him, and speed and skills.
He's got another year ahead of him too.
Should be a lot of fun to watch.
And head coach, offensive coordinator Greg Sheridan, getting this offense ready.
The Burlington quarterback is number 10.
And here we go.
Anthony Garrier.
Anthony Garrier awaiting Mello and Conti on the outside at receiver. It is inside zone to Poland, and Joe Poland will take this one about maybe 5 yards. He gets pushed to the 30-yard line.
Nice solid run right up the middle. Good blocking up front. Things are looking pretty good so far. Only one play. I saw somewhere that Garrier was a player to watch for the season.
Yes.
What was that on?
It was on some Middlesex League.
Middlesex, yeah. I think Hannafin might have been one too.
Yes, he was, and John Mello.
So we've got some players to watch, folks.
So an inside zone to the left results in a gain of 5. We have 2nd and 5. And rolling out, pass incomplete. Gary looking for Mello on an out route, and we have 3rd down and 5.
Mello. Eric Last in on coverage for Westborough.
Nice quick pursuit there by Eric Lass. He was there right as the ball arrived. Nice clean hit on the play.
And it looks like a pretty conservative start to the game. Nothing too crazy.
Both teams kind of feeling each other out, as it always has happened, seems to happen at the beginning of games, especially at the start of a new season.
Yes. 3rd and 5. Got to be looking for a 1st down here. Maybe a mesh concept, a slants concept, and it looks like we have trips right. Brooks, Mello, and Conti with Poland. Brooks comes in motion, and we have flags for early movement.
Penalty flag.
Probably going to be a false start here on the offense.
The false start against Burlington.
And we're going back 5, so 3rd and long.
The 5-yard penalty and bring up 3rd down 10.
So the Poland run erased by the penalty. And we have 3rd and 10. It's probably not going to be the same play. It looked like a little motion run.
Right, set up with trips right and then put Poland in motion going across.
And Sheridan looks like the same formation. Nope. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Garrier in the shotgun. Poland pass protecting, rolling right. Garrier flushed out, still rolling. Garrier will throw this one. It is knocked away, incomplete. Eric Last knocks that one away. We have 4th down and 10.
Great job to knock it away at the very last second to break up the Devil effort.
Eric Last in on coverage.
Eric's last was first.
Looked like a very weak throw rolling to his right, and a strong side.
It's a tough throw to make going on the run.
And the offense looks like they're staying out there. I mean, you're deep in your own territory.
Right, we just saw Westborough get a net gain of 4 on the punt. There's confidence in the defense that if they do happen to give it up, that we can take care of business.
Garrier 0 for 2 to start the game passing. See his first completion of the 2023 season. Takes a snap, drops back. Garrier stepping up through pressure. He will tuck it and keep it himself. Does he have the first? Doesn't look it. He's about a yard short.
Came close, though. He came very close to scrambling for the first there.
And a very conservative and smart decision there by Garrier. Didn't force much.
And the game was longer than the Westborough punt, so we'll take that as a positive for 4th down.
So an 8-yard run leads to a 1st down and 10 for Westborough.
1st and 10. The ball around 28-yard line.
So Westborough, after a slip screen and 2 inside runs, we'll have to see what the draw up now. They have triple stack left side and a receiver out wide. They flip it.
Look, it's some type of man defense because a lot of guys followed a lot of guys.
And we had early movement.
Flag on the play.
Indicative of early in the season, Anthony, the teams kind of are still getting their groove, kind of feeling things out. We're seeing a lot of motion penalties, a lot of false starts, offsides. I think very early in the season before things get tightened up.
And Doherty jumped there, trying to get off the edge, make a play. Now we have 1st and 5 from the 33-yard line. And Westborough looks like the same play for Pisciola. He showed a hard count. It is a QB power to the left and blown up. 4 Devils there off the edge for a loss of 1.
Burlington looking very strong against the run.
Yes.
Bunch of guys in on that, as you said. That's really nice to see.
The loss of 1, 2nd down 6.
Loss of 1 makes it 2nd and 6.
There are definitely a lot more kids on the sideline this year than last year.
It's huge.
The 57-man roster. You can play another game with all the guys on the sideline.
Yes. As Westborough is trying to figure out an answer to this defense. Last year going 1-9, losing to Burlington 19-0 on their home field. Now they march into Burlington looking to do the same. From the empty, Peixoto, and we have a timeout for Burlington. And Peixoto in the empty. Motion man, jet sweep to Dan Hackett, and Hackett will power his way to the 37-yard line, and we have a 3rd and 1 coming up.
Hackett on the carry for Westborough.
Nicely designed play and run there out of the
Great
four
blocking.
wide.
Great
Yeah.
blocking.
Brings us to a 3rd and short for Westborough.
He's got that speed to get to the edge.
What are the Rangers? The Westborough Rangers. Comes from the Wild West. The suburbs.
Number 4, Josh Cooper on the tackle for Burlington. It'll bring up 3rd down and very short.
So 3rd and 1, looks like Westborough's in their heavy package. So Burlington sending the heat, and Westborough going to send the power. QB sneak up the middle. The spot is where we will wait, and he got the 1st down. So Peixoto runs for 2 and gets a 1st down. The first down of the game here.
1st and 10, Westborough on their own 40-yard line.
Just a little Eagles playbook there. I took a page out of that. Just put all your big guys out there and push the pile. Westborough breaks their huddle. And they go doubles on both sides. Peixoto, the snap, drops back. Waiting, looking for the deep ball, looking deep, and he dropped it. Yes, no.
Uh-oh.
He bobbled it, and they're going to say it is a catch.
So
Tom Cashman.
that was an interesting one. Looks like he caught it and then dropped it and then caught it on the way back down.
1st and 10 Rangers.
I wish we had kind of replay on that one.
Ryan Ellis on the coverage, but I swear he knocked it away. That's just a great catch, hand-eye coordination.
It did get knocked away, but then he caught it again on the bounce. That was pretty cool. Well, not cool for us, but an interesting play.
A chunk play all the way to the 33-yard line. And Peixoto, stick to the run if it works. Excuse me, stick to the pass if it's been working. Peixoto drops back, block 6, Poland off the edge. Poland chasing him down. He's just going to throw it away. Incomplete. And Joe Poland off that edge is a very scary sight.
Yeah, that was a great
Comes at you fast.
Joseph Poland. And number 57, Charlie Andriolo. 2nd down 10.
Call that a captain sandwich almost. The two captains converging on the Westborough signal caller.
So after the incompletion, we have 2nd and 10. From the 33, 4 minutes and 4 seconds left here. And 3 receivers and a running back for Peixoto. Poland coming, Conti coming in on a blitz. Peixoto the keeper, and Doherty on the tackle. But Peixoto got to the 30 for a gain of 3.5.
A lot of different Devils jumping in there, making an impact on defense on the plays. It's nice to see good balance back there. Defense should be good.
So a 3rd and medium from the 30. They got to get to the 23-yard line. And Westborough going to pull out of their hat now. And it's a read option. Tossed to the outside, and the tackle made by Mello. And it looks like they are short 1 yard.
It's a gain of 5. We'll bring up 4th down and 2.
Decision time here for Westborough at the 4th and 2 on their own, on the Burlington 25.
Petralia on that run.
Burlington has been strong against the run, but with these misdirections, that has been effective for Westborough.
So we've got a 4th and 2 from the 25. I wouldn't be surprised for another QB sneak here. He got about 3 last time.
And we're down to about 2:41 left in the first quarter. No score here at Varsity Field.
One receiver outside, 7 down blockers, and in the I formation. Petralia, handoff right side. Poland is there. Is it stopped? It is.
That is
Burlington
a great job.
defense stays strong, and now the offense takes over.
Wonderful job by the Burlington defense to stuff that one. Big stop, and now hopefully the offense can make it doubly heard for Westborough, taking it right back down.
Even with all those blockers, Poland got through.
He's going to have a heck of a year, man. Like he is all over the place. And like you said, a scary sight when you see number 30 coming.
Yes.
I wouldn't want to be in his way.
As now Chris O'Divin gets to the backfield for Garrier. And it is a stretch run to the right. O'Divin gets rocked back at the line of scrimmage. And gain of nothing.
By number 50, who's not on our roster, so the unnamed man made a beautiful play.
20.
Oh, 20.
Tackle number 50 from Westborough.
Okay, here we go. Garrier in the shotgun with Paul in the backfield. In motion, Brooks. And it looks like a fake option. It's a slip screen to Poland. Poland spins away. Joe Poland breaking free. Joey Poland to the 38-yard line. And a first down. What a great design for the slip screen.
Joe Poland doing it on both sides of the ball.
Play is good for Red Devils. First down.
Excellent design slip screen. And it looks like a big formation here for Burlington. Brooks gets the jet sweep, and Brooks trying to get to the outside. He does. Ryan Brooks down the sideline for about 5.
Ryan Brooks in the carry.
And they'll give him 6.
Nice showing of speed from there, Brooks, taking it all the way to the outside, then finding a
He was
lane.
about 5 yards behind the line.
Yeah, he's very quick.
Gain of 6, second down 4.
As O'Divin checks in at running back again. And seemed like first drive jitters from Burlington. They're looking pretty fluid right now. Hannafin and Mello outside. And Garrier the snap, fakes it, and on a slant, it is caught by John Mello for a first down.
Burlington on the move into Westborough territory.
Garrier's pass complete. Number 11, John
Nice little
Mello.
play action pass.
Tackle on the play number 33, Ben Freeberg. Play is good for Burlington, first down.
Now from the 45, see what Burlington draws up. And it looks like some communication errors here. And Ryan Ellis out there at receiver along with Mello, Brooks, and Hannafin. And another timeout for Bailey, and who looks frustrated. Nope, we have a jump.
Delay of game penalty against the Devils.
Dang, delay of game. Makes it first down and 15.
We'll bring up first and 15 from the midfield stripe.
So right at midfield on the left hash. Four receivers out. Carrier the snap, drops back. Scrambling, looking, firing, and just a little too high for Ryan Brooks.
A promising start to the drive that seems like it's kind of a little stall, but it is again the end of the first quarter.
All right, and after the first quarter, we will send you down to the great Robert Paris.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at Varsity Field, end of the first quarter. Pretty much a little bit of a slugfest. The score is scoreless. Burlington made a couple good plays. They had a 4th down stop on defense, and we just got a penalty on Burlington as Garrier false start. So Bailey was not happy with that, and hopefully someone can score. Burlington does have the ball to start the second quarter. It's 2nd and 15 at the 50-yard line, so we're going the complete opposite way. But for more, we're gonna go back to Anthony and Mike in the booth. Guys, I hope you're enjoying what I'm enjoying.
Thank you, Robert. And Burlington offense back to work. They only moved over a hash.
Looking good down there, Robert. Wow, mid-season form, that guy.
And an inside handoff, Joe Poland, who breaks free spinning. He loves that spin move, and he gets 4 yards.
The X button on your controller. Big 3rd down here for the Devils, 3rd and 11.
3rd down 11. Ladies and gentlemen, please be sure to visit the Burlington Cheerleaders. Get your pre-sale car wash tickets tonight for next Sunday, September 17th. They are located at the cheer table by the BHS van under the bleachers. Please support our cheerleaders. Thank you.
So a big 3rd down and long here from the 46-yard line. 4 receivers out to the left and right. Garrier the snap, drops back, pressure, escapes it, fires, caught Brooks. Brooks going right through the heart of that defense to the 30 and a 1st down.
What a huge play for Burlington to extend the drive. After the big 4th down stop and a little sputter, we are well on our way with the 1st down completion. Well inside Westborough territory at the 30-yard line.
Break the huddle. So Hannafin and Mello out wide. And it's an inside handoff. Poland powering, still going on his feet to the 26-yard line, gain of 4.
Number 30, Joseph Poland on the carry. Tackled by number 52, Addison Last. And number 3, Logan Much. It's a gain of 3, 2nd down, 7.
So a gain of 3 on the Poland carry.
10 minutes left here in the second quarter. It would be nice for the Devils to get on the board for the first time this year to open the scoring here at Varsity Field.
Garrier the snap, fakes it. Looking wide open, Hannafin. Hannafin trying to break free, still on his feet, being powered forward. And they'll stop forward progress at the 16-yard line.
Number 15, Charlie Hannafin.
Charlie just didn't want to go down there.
No, he did not.
By a host of Rangers.
A host of Rangers. Per Studio PA Brian
Play is
Brothers.
good for Red Devils, 1st down. 1st and 10 Devils at the Westborough 17-yard line.
So at the 17, Burlington in their red zone playbook.
Very impressive drive for the Devils here. Bringing it all the way down.
And a handoff. Conti. Excuse me, no, that's Poland. And he will go for 2 yards. I was looking at Matty Conti, who changed his number on me this year. Number 28 over that.
No gain on the play, 2nd down 10.
So a gain of 1, and we have a timeout for Westborough.
Timeout, Westborough.
As the days get shorter, the lights go on sooner. Nothing better than a Friday night under the lights here.
But again, with that aforementioned weather, it doesn't feel like football season. It feels like we should be sitting by the pool.
Watching a good baseball game.
Yeah.
And who knows what to expect from Kristen Farrell this year, the
Follow
softball coach. After a championship-winning season last season. Be exciting to see Burlington sports.
What teams are you looking forward to this year, Anthony?
The basketball team, obviously.
Yeah.
We have the football team and then the boys volleyball team.
Oh, boys volleyball,
Seems to
of
be
course.
pretty good. The 3rd-year program under Wingsy Seaman. Track's been a preliminary good team. They have been for years under Matt Carr. But just another season. Girls volleyball won their home opener last night, 3-1. And Burlington football looking to follow suit, as today's golf match was canceled due to the 10 minutes of downpour. Here we go. Gary in the MT takes a snap. Rolling right, under pressure, throws off his back foot. A wide open man, it's intercepted! Taking it back is Westborough, and he's got a lead of blockers. Going all the way, he's past the 50, and Brooks tries to knock out, he does! And it's on the ground, and Westborough's got it at the 25-yard line. My goodness.
By number 11, Jake Martin.
That just takes the wind out of your sails.
Jake Martin picks that one off, and Andriolo is on the ground.
Garrier tried to force that one there off his back foot.
Up. He had the man open. It was just off his back foot, and not enough butter on that to get it to him.
The defender saw it all the way, too.
And Jake Martin takes it back all the way to the 31. But Ryan Brooks on the hustle play knocked it out.
We've got a Donnybrook developing here at Varsity Field, back and forth.
And we will send it down to Robert Paris for an update.
Man on the sidelines.
All right, so Burlington was in the red zone, and Gary's pass was intercepted by number 11 of Westborough. And it looks like there's a bunch of stuff going on. Look, we got a face mask. So it is Westborough ball. When number 11 returned it for Westborough, he fumbled it, but Westborough recovered the ball. So they are heading towards the red zone on the opposite side. Let's see what happens with Westborough as this game continues to be scoreless going into half.
So the personal foul assist at the end of the play puts the ball all the way at the 13-yard line.
That's unfortunate because they took it all the way down, and then to add insult to injury, they get probably 15 more tacked on the end of that tough play.
So a scoring opportunity for the Rangers.
Basically flipped the field.
Yeah. And it looked like Martin was gone. He was getting through all those linemen, and then Brooks came out of nowhere. DK Metcalf, I should say. And the Rangers are in their goal line playbook. Pishoda, excuse me. 1st and 10. And read option, a triple option, ball's out. And picked up and tackled for a huge loss. Dan Hackett and Joe Poland, who else on the tackle at the 20-yard line.
Name a couple of times. Devil's not fooled at all by the option to the right.
A triple option. You had the read option, you had the rollout, and then he tossed it the last second. So a huge loss of what looks like 9.
It's a loss of 9.
And there was a problem on the exchange, and he had to chase it down.
Yeah.
The Devils were not fooled at all.
So 2nd and 19 after the fumble.
About 7.5 left in the half.
So 3 receivers left, 1 right for Peixoto. Takes a snap. Drops back, throws underneath, pass incomplete.
Peixoto's pass incomplete.
And on the coverage, O'Diven. 3rd and 19, Luke Molesky.
Christopher O'Diven in on coverage. 3rd down, 19.
Oh, looks like we have an injured Ranger down on the field. The guys will be taking a knee.
So about halfway through the 2nd quarter here. Couple drives for Burlington. They look pretty fluid when the ball's moving, but Gary are throwing his first pick of the year as we are going to send it down to Robert Paris.
Man on the sideline.
All right, we're back, and we just had an injury timeout. Looks like the Westborough player is okay. It is 3rd and 19 with 7:11 left. Westborough has the ball on the 22-yard line. They're inching closer to the red zone. However, Burlington has been making great stops on defense this evening, and with 7:11 left, let's see what we can do on a 3rd and 19. All right, Anthony and Mike, back to you guys.
Thank you, Robert. You are looking as great as usual.
Very dapper, very dapper. Nice new dimension to the broadcast with our man on the sidelines, Robert Paris. Giving us a new vantage point, new angle on the action. Hopefully you'll enjoy it.
And here we go. We got a 3rd and 19 for the Rangers. Obviously a pass situation. Maybe their kicker can hit from this far. Peixoto, the snap is just a swing pass out to Camden Petralia, and Petralia will get back to the original line of scrimmage where JT Doherty's on the coverage.
Nice pursuit there by Doherty to get that wrapped up.
And do we have a field goal try?
Tackle on the play number 1, JT Doherty.
Yeah, I think we do.
And it'll bring up 4th down.
So a 32-yard field for the Rangers to try and get some points on the board.
This is a long one. We'll see what he can do with this.
Looks like he's got soccer cleats on, so.
Nice, bright orange ones. No, I think he's trying to make a statement, Anthony.
So here we go, Westborough from 32 yards away. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is no good. Wide left.
The cleats did not help. Aren't you glad he missed that? They're very bright looking. I'm still focused on them. But he did have the distance and the height, I guess.
He had plenty of distance.
Yeah, plenty of leg, plenty of height. He just was didn't have the accuracy.
And a big break for Burlington after the huge turnover. That tackle on the first play of this drive helped a lot.
Yeah, we got a good game developing here.
Burlington takes over 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line.
And as I mentioned, a steamy, balmy night. You can see the guys hitting the water pretty often, which I think I'm glad everyone's staying hydrated. I was wondering how it would affect both sides on such a warm evening.
And that might be why this is a slugfest. Everyone's hot, everyone's sweating.
Opening season jitters, trying to get the kinks out.
Exactly. Well, next week, huge game in the Battle of Wynn Street.
Oh, my.
Correction, Burlington starts 1st and 10.
That one will be Woburn. And the week after that, the Cambridge Ringen Latin Falcons visit Varsity Field. Last year, that was an amazing game.
Yeah. I missed that one, but I heard about it.
Gary the snap, handoff, Poland straight up the middle. Joe Poland all the way to the 34-yard line. Great chunk gain on 1st down.
He has been so solid, just right up the middle.
First down.
Like a little Mack truck going right up through the middle.
At their own 34-yard line.
So a gain of 14 on the run. Vadnais set to snap it to Guerrier. Handoff again, same play. Poland up the middle again. Joe Poland powering his way to the 49-yard line. So 2 chunk runs for Poland. Gets it to midfield. And they're just going to keep it going. As we have whistles going. It's a spotting issue. And here we go. 1st and 10 from the 49. Guerrier fakes his handoff, goes to Mello. John Mello breaking a tackle. His towel coming free. Flag flies.
There's laundry on the field.
Gains 9.5. So after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. Guerrier fakes the handoff again, and that one's caught at midfield. What a catch by Mello.
And we are coming to you live from Varsity Field. 5 minutes left, about less than 5 under the second quarter. I'm Mike Espejo, along with
Anthony Matos.
We are your dynamic duo with man on the sidelines, Robert Paris, with our new feature this year, BCAT Football. We are here happily providing you the sights and sounds from Cambridge Street, 123 Cambridge Street, Burlington, Massachusetts, planet Earth.
So 2nd and 9 for the men in red. 2 receivers out wide and a blocking stack to the right. Guerrier snap, looking left, throwing, caught, and no! Dropped by Conti on the curl.
Right through his hands. I don't want to mention it, but it looked like that guy last night on Kansas City.
Oh.
Had to get that shot in, Anthony.
Don't remind me, Mike. I started him.
Uh-oh.
And there were words said. I'll keep it PG here.
It was a catchable ball, but and it's hot and sweaty and it's humid. I would not want to be playing out there tonight. So big ups to all these guys out there putting it on for their schools.
3rd down and 9 for the Devils. Guerrier the snap. Poland helps block. Looking left, throwing left for Mello. Mello makes the catch on the sideline. Doesn't have enough. And looks like he's a half-yard short.
It's close.
Are they going to give it to him? They are not. They'll make it 4th and a couple inches.
Tough throw by Gary there, too. He kind of skip-stepped and then tossed it. Nice play to recover on. He's starting to feel some heat.
And Eric Last was trying to time that one up for Westborough for a pick 6. That would have easily been a pick 6.
Uh-oh. They gave him the first down, Anthony.
They gave him the first. It looked a couple yards short.
It was close. We'll take it.
Yeah, we definitely will. As the clock stops with 4:08 left in the first half of play.
To see
scoreless.
The Devils get on the board before halftime.
Well, from what I've heard, their kicker, Arthur DeBarros, can hit 40+.
Really?
So I have been waiting to see that as Poland takes this one right side. He breaks free. Joe Poland making moves. He's still rumbling. He's tumbling. And a Devils touchdown.
Touchdown, Devils.
Joey Poland knocks it through 41 yards, and the Devs strike first. Who needs a field goal?
Right? Forget those 40-yard field goals. We'll take 6. Man of the hour, Joey Poland. We're going to be calling it Poland Stadium if he keeps this up.
Rumbling, tumbling.
Stumbling. He's been all over the place all night, and he puts his team on the board 6-0 for the Devils with the extra point coming up. That was awesome.
And this looks like some sort of trickery.
Uh-oh. Coach Bailey getting wild.
Pulled this one out of the underside of his shoe.
I think I did this on Madden once.
And it is a toss to Poland, who powers in. Is he in? No. And what a play that is.
Yeah, I'm not going to try and describe what happened there because I'm not sure.
It was a toss to Poland, and
as the team set up there with
I don't know.
left in the second quarter of the score. Burlington 6,
I mean, it kind of worked.
Yeah. We'll give him A for style points.
Yes. All right, the great Robert Paris has some words to say. Robert?
All right, we just got a touchdown from Joey Poland, our running back and senior captain from the 44-yard line here on the left side of me. They tried to go for a 2-point conversion but failed, so the score remains at 6-0 with 3:54 left, and Westborough is about to get the ball back, trying to tie the game and get the extra point to take the lead, but we'll see what happens, and it should be a good one.
Robert looks ready to, I mean, we get a helmet on that kid. We'll put him right out there. He looks ready to go.
He's been wanting to play QB.
I don't know. Garrier's looking pretty good.
And Ryan Brooks to kick off to Westborough after the 41-yard Poland touchdown.
Number 23, Camden Patel.
It will be let out for a touchback, and here we go.
Have to admit, Anthony, it's nice to be back here in Varsity Field, and this humidity has had me down. It doesn't feel like fall, but even tonight it feels like fall is here with the Devils back on the field,
yes.
and all the people in the crowd and cheerleaders bouncing around and the band out there. It's always fun. Friday Night Lights, you can't beat it.
So here is Peixoto with 2 left, 2 right receivers and a running back. Takes a snap, throws it out to the flat, and John Mello on the tackle.
Didn't look like you gained much there, Anthony.
Pachota's pass complete to number 84, Tom
A yard and a half.
Tackle by number 11, John Mello. It's a gain of 2, second down, 8.
Second down and 8.
It's a generous 2, Mr. Brothers, on that. I'd say I agree with Anthony. A yard and a half.
Yard and a half. As on the sidelines over here, Joe Poland getting that calf rolled. So maybe he did something to it. He maybe tweaked it.
I'm gonna take care of that guy. He's been Mr. All-American tonight.
And Peixoto set to go again. Trips right, throws it to the outside, caught by Luke Molesky. Good to see him all right. He was on the ground for a little bit earlier.
Good for the first down, looks like.
And they'll give it to him with the clock stopped at
Good
3:06.
for Westborough, first down. 1st and 10 Rangers.
And stay tuned at halftime. We have the Burlington and I think Westborough marching bands playing together.
A battle of the bands tonight.
And the band show is always nice to see, give you a little break. It's like the Super Bowl.
With our new band director this year.
Really?
Yes. Fadine. And I'm not going to butcher her last name, but she's a new marching band director, and we wish her and the band the best of luck on a good season.
And stay cool out there.
Yeah.
And we have whistles flying. It looks like a timeout for Westborough.
Timeout. Westborough.
So do we know who are the favorites this year in Middlesex League football? Who should we be looking out for other than the Devils?
I haven't been catching up, but I think Wakefield has been dropped off significantly. Their whole team was seniors last year.
Okay.
So
And they won the league last year?
Yes, they won it all last year. I think they won the state championship for the MIA.
Really?
Back at Gillette. And then all their team just dipped. They were seniors. So we'll have to see who looks good this year after week 1. But if the Burlington defense stays the way it is, I wouldn't be surprised.
Maybe we can surprise some people.
Yes.
But like as you said, the goal is a home playoff game at minimum.
Home playoff game.
We'd love to see that.
Very conservative goal in year 2 for George Balian.
It'd be a nice accomplishment too.
And Burlington looks like a 4-man rush here on 1st and 10 from the 30. Peixoto the snap, loading up, firing deep downfield, and it is caught at the 40-yard line. What a grab.
And a beautiful pass. He dropped the biscuit right in the basket.
Luke Hadley in double coverage. What a grab.
Andrew Peixoto right into double coverage, and he just dropped it right in. Beautiful pass.
Great ball. And the clock continues to run here, 2:50 and counting. They'll mark it at the 41-yard line. And Peixoto right back to work in the shotgun. Takes a snap, Dropping back, loading up again, right side, same place, same result down at the 11.5-yard line. Luke Hadley, the senior.
Senior captain.
All the way to the 11 and 2 chunk plays.
Luke Hadley, very impressive. 2 catches in a row there.
And has Westborough found the answer on offense? Just go deep.
At the Burlington 11-yard line.
And if I'm George Bailey, I'm getting concerned with this deep pass defense. You've allowed probably 4, I think, very deep passes.
Yes, definitely. They've been so strong against the run. Just got to tighten up that back end.
And now from the 11, the red zone playbook again. Peixoto switches sides of Petralia. Takes a snap, flushed out left. Throwing on the run, way back of the end zone, and it is knocked away, incomplete.
That's a beautiful defensive play at the very last moment to knock it away.
John Mello, the utility man.
That was awesome. Great job by Mello there to break up what would have been a touchdown otherwise.
Number 11, John Mello, and then covered for Burlington.
And now second down.
Down to about 1:39 left here in the half. Hopefully the Devils can hold on and keep Westborough off the board.
So if I'm Bailey in here, I'm hoping for a stop and a quick drive downfield and score. Make this a 3-possession game, which puts it in great hands. But as we saw earlier, that kicker has a leg on him.
And bright orange cleats.
Bright orange cleats.
You can see him from here.
And we're hearing the coordinators want to call a timeout. They're not going to do it.
Didn't get it.
Read option. He's continuing to flush out. Peixoto going all the way inside the 5 to the 3.5-yard line. And what did McGee see there?
Peixoto on the carry, tackle number 30, Joseph
And we have 3rd and 3 from the 4.
Clock is running. Westborough does have a timeout remaining. The Devils do have 2 remaining. We're coming up on 1:10 left in the quarter as the clock is ticking down. They're trying to Westborough end the half on a scoring note. 3rd and 3. Big play here.
Andrew Peixoto and the Rangers come out in the I formation. 1 receiver out wide, Luke Molesky.
It's like Mello is on him.
And we have a timeout for Westborough. Didn't like what they saw. Or the play clock was running down. So a huge 3rd and 3 here.
And that's their final timeout, so we'll wisely use that before, again, a crucial play here for both sides.
And I believe we're going to cut to the great Robert Paris.
Man on the sidelines.
All right, it's 3rd and 3, 4-yard line, 43 seconds to go. Westborough is in the Burlington territory. They're in the red zone trying to tie this game up and maybe take the extra point, and they're going to come back from the timeout, so we'll see. It could be a good one.
Always a pleasure to hear that voice, Robert.
What a nice new role, new feature here at BCAT Football. A man on the sidelines giving you up-to-date updates right from field side. Hopefully we have no incidents and he stays out of the way of some of the action.
Yes.
May have to get some pads on him if he gets too close.
Put a helmet on the kid. He can play slot.
Look at him. He looks like just marching up and down the sidelines in control over there.
Probably runs like a 4.2 40.
40 inches?
So let's see what Melrose pulls out of their hat on 3rd and 3 from the 4. And it's basically 3rd and goal, but I mean, if you want the first down, you can have it. And here we go. They go with their goal line package with Molesky out to the left. I formation. Peixoto will take it left side, and where are they going to mark it? They're going to mark it at the 3.
Nice stop by the Devils there. That's 4th
and
down.
we have 4th and 2.
clock continues to run. We're at about 30 seconds left in the half, and they are staying out there.
1 yard, and we got 4th down 2.
So 4th and 2, they're going to go for it. The not smart decision. Let's see if they get it. They're just going to run the sneak again.
That was not a smart decision.
And are they going to mark him short? I think they did. What's the call, though?
He did not get it. There is no way. There is no way.
Looked a little short.
No official is raising their hands.
We have officials timeout.
And Burlington with the goal line stand. And we've got a 1st down, Devils from the 2.
A very questionable call there by Westborough coach. I guess that's why they're the Rangers and not the Scholars. You are 4th and 2, clock winding down, and they run the same exact play up the middle where the whole defense is. You're not going to fool anybody. And we got a player down here, Anthony.
It's like a leg injury. And Balian's out there, too. That's how you know it's serious. Looks like Andriolo. And 16 seconds. I think Burlington's just going to chew this clock down.
Right. That's a great stop by the Devils, and that's got to be a deflating play for Westborough there. That at the very least you could have gotten 3.
And he is up and walking.
It's okay. Good news there.
And we're going to cut to the one and only Robert Paris.
Man on the sidelines.
All right, Burlington is on full control for the rest of this half as they had a 4th and 2 stop on defense. Burlington could probably take a knee or maybe do a little run, but going into half, it's going to be 6-0 Burlington.
Thank you, Robert.
I like that shirt, B-Cat polo shirt. I need to talk to the powers that be and get one of those. Very stylish.
With Poland, they're just going to run the sneak. And that should just chew some clock. Did the ball come out? Did the ball come out? Westborough says it's out.
I can't see.
Westborough says it's out.
I say a mass of humanity.
And what do the refs say?
2nd down. The refs disagree. And the clock runs out in the 1st half.
And that'll do it here. A very defensive game. Westborough has been shut out by Burlington for 6 straight quarters. Anthony Matos and the great Mike Espejo. We will see you in the 2nd half. Toodles on to the marching band.
All right, we're here at the half at Varsity Field. It is 6-0 Devils. They tried to go for a 2-point conversion earlier, but failed. And they just stopped Westborough on defense. Actually, Burlington's playing really good defense tonight as they keep Westborough at a goose egg. But Joey Poland got the only lone touchdown here so far. But going into the half, we're 6-0. But for your enjoyment, here is the marching band, and we will be back in the 3rd, so stay tuned.
Drum major, is your band ready? Performing the 2023 program time after time, please welcome the Burlington High School Marching Red Devils.
Varsity Field. Second half about to start. Burlington will receive the kickoff. 6-0 to the score. Red Devils as Joey Pullen got our lone touchdown in the game. And a failed two-point conversion, so the score remains at 6-0. The Burlington defense has been spot on tonight as they had multiple times they had a fourth down stop. So we're going to give it back to Mike and Anthony, and we're going to start off the second half on a positive note. Let's do it, guys.
Thank you, Robert. Always a pleasure to hear that voice. You're looking as stylish as ever. And as he said, we're going to get you set for the second half. Anthony Matos and the one and only Mike Espejo up here in the booth. And Mike, a very sluggish first half. What did you see?
Yeah, I just we've been talking about a bunch of turnovers, a lot of miscues, false starts. I think both teams are trying to find their way and get their groove. And it's the first game, first half, so this heat also, again, has a factor. It has to be a factor. So we'll hopefully see things tighten up in the second half. But it's a great one so far.
It's affecting me, too. I'm sweating up here.
Yep.
As we get set to go for the second half, Arian Badia, I think I butchered that. Mr. Orange Cleats kicks it very short to Gia. Gia touched it. And now Brooks will take it back. I don't think they wanted to kick to Brooks. And he will take it to the 29-yard line. And that's where the Devils will start.
That was a big sequence there at the end of the half. And again, I'm still shaking my head at what the Westborough head coach was thinking. I would have taken the field goal. I don't know.
Especially with a kid with that leg, it's almost guaranteed.
Yeah, he definitely probably would have nailed that easily.
21 yards at most.
But maybe he felt something, had something good, and he just ran it right at the middle, and we had about a host of Devils there.
Yes.
To stop it. It wasn't even close. So
now Gary in the offense, set to go the 41-yard run for Poland, the only points on the board. It's a touch pass to Brooks, and Brooks getting the edge. Lead blocked by Poland, and he will go to the 34-yard line.
Sweep right there by the Devils. Picked up nicely by Westborough.
Number 52, Addison Last.
Addison Last, we've heard his name a bunch of times.
He's been everywhere.
Yep. It's a senior inside linebacker. See, the last will be first, and he's been all first on the play a lot.
Gary, the snap, stretch left side. Poland trying to get the edge. He does not. And great pursuit there from Westborough for a loss.
A host of Rangers in on the stop.
And third and long for Burlington.
It's time to try something deep here, Anthony.
Yeah, he's got an arm. Show it off. You got very fast receivers over there.
Yep, he's got the weapons. And that's how they took care of Westborough pretty handily last time, and they got him with the long passing game.
And from the Burlington Football Instagram page, I'd just send a go route to Chris O'Diven. I think he ran like a 4.3 or a 4.440.
Wow.
So I'd just launch it up to him, and it's a rollout pass for Guerrier. Flag down, Guerrier, think it's a free play. He's just going to chuck it down. Tipped and almost Brooks had that. Might have been a free play anyway. Let's see what the call is. Penalty's declined. So that'll bring up 4th down and the punt team.
It was a hold on Burlington. I guess he declines the penalty to force 4th down instead of giving them another shot at it.
You would have had 3rd and 11. That is a very smart.
Number 11, Jake Martin, back deep for Westborough.
So Ryan Brooks set to kick, and Jake Martin set to receive. Burlington in a max protect punt, but you have 3 speed threats back there. So I wouldn't be surprised for a fake. But Brooks does have a little boot to him. And it is to Brooks. He boots this one long, a spiraling kick. Caught by Martin, and Jake Martin's going to cut it left side, and Doherty brings him down. What a great tackle from John Theodore Doherty.
Nice pursuit. He wrapped him up. First guy missed, but Doherty was there to clean it up.
And he stays out there because he is one of the edge threats for this Burlington team. Still looking for their first turnover, not on downs.
First down and 10.
And I would love to see an interception here. There's been some questionable balls, like 3 into double coverage tonight. So let's see what Pishoda has here.
Something out from the gun, first down.
And Pishoda drops back. He's looking right side. He wants it all. Looking downfield, and it is knocked away. Ryan Ellis, the sophomore, on the coverage.
Great job by Ellis there. Was underthrown. Ellis almost had a chance at intercepting it if
Dan Hackett on that one.
Yeah, if he put a little more mustard on it, he's probably lucky that because Ellis probably would have picked it off. It had a little bit more on it. It was underthrown for both of them.
Might have housed it too. He has the speed, Ryan Ellis. Brother of Burlington basketball, James Ellis. He's another name to watch out for in the winter season. And let's see if they do the same thing. They have trips right side in shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back. It's flushed out. And Conti immediately pressuring. He's going to just lob it up. Incomplete. Trying to find Luke Hadley.
The dangerous Luke Hadley, who made those big plays in the first half.
And after 2 incompletions, you have 3rd and 10.
Number 26, Ryan Brooks in on coverage. He'll bring up 3rd down 10.
So Kevin Conti coming immediately off the edge. He transitioned from quarterback to edge rusher and tight end.
Big 3rd down here for the Devil defense. It'd be nice to get off the field.
Sort of a Tim Tebow change for Conti. But here we go, big 3rd down from the 41 for the Rangers. Here we go. Pishoda takes a snap, low snap, drops back, a little slip screen, and almost blown up by Doherty. He didn't make the tackle. And that's just pretty close. They'll get it to 50, a gain of 9.
I don't think he got enough, though.
He's
going to be just short.
A blown-up play by John Theodore Doherty. Now all of a sudden you got 4th and 1.
I would go for it here.
Yes. I mean, the QB sneak worked 2 out of 3 times.
Yeah, they're very close.
So it's 4th and 1 1/4 yards. So let's see what the Rangers pull out of their hat. Espejo comes back out. And Burlington's made some clutch stops on 4th down, but Westborough doesn't like what they see.
Uses their first time out of the second half. Probably not a bad idea to take one there. It's a critical point in the game. You make this first down and you're right well on your way. You don't. Burlington come down and score, and pretty much it's been rough going both sides, so it's a kind of a critical point in the game.
And the great Robert Paris has a few words for you.
Man on the sidelines.
All right, we are back. It is 4th and 1 from the 50-yard line. Burlington defense is trying to make another stop, as they've been doing all night. Previously on offense, they did nothing, absolutely nothing. 2 runs and an incomplete pass, and they punt the ball away to Westborough, which is now resulting in a 4th and 1 situation. So let's see if the defense can make a stop here. Back to you, Anthony and Mike.
Thank you, Robert. Always a pleasure.
Man, he's killing this new role. Look, he's Mr. Versatile.
Oh, yes. Tim LeCastro of BCAT.
The Devil defense is calling for their crowd to make some noise here on this big 4th and 1.
Huge 4th and 1.
And we're a little support from the locals.
They'll get it at midfield. Big stop. And they need something to hype up this crowd, because the touchdown from Poland hyped them up, but then nothing after that.
Kind of hazy here at Varsity Field, indicative of this humidity. You can see it. It's like almost foggy almost.
Oh, yeah.
Horrible weather.
There we go. Big package on 4th and 1. I'm thinking a sneak. Poland almost jumped. They're just going to send the house on this one.
They could be just trying to draw him.
And they go to sneak. The ball is dropped, and they're going to call the play dead. And Burlington takes over. Another big stop.
Anthony, I got to tell you, their decision-making on these 4th and shorts leaves something to be desired.
You're not going to do a rollout. You're not going to, short run. You're just going to go QB sneak.
I don't know what's happening here.
It gets predictable after a while, and now
they called offsides on
Burlington.
Oh, that's why the Rangers were clapping.
And that was Poland towards the way beginning of the play.
And they got saved with bad decision-making, but saved by the penalty, and they'll start 1st and 10 with a new set of downs.
And now Burlington defensive territory. So from the 45, they get a fresh set of downs. The crowd didn't like that one. But from up here, it looked clean. Poland did jump, but it wasn't across the line to be called offsides.
I think he didn't go across, and I think he would have got back, and they didn't stop the play.
Yeah. But here we go. Looks like Doherty off the edge. Burlington's going to send 5. And Espejo to the snap. It's a rollout, and it's a triple option. Ball on the ground again. The triple option just hasn't worked, and this one's blown up for a loss of 10.
There have been so many times that they put the ball on the ground on that play.
They love the triple option, but they can't execute it.
Trying to be Navy.
It's a shovel triple option, too, not just a usual triple option.
You got a Devil down in the field. Trainer's running out.
And it's number 4.
Time out on the field.
Signal for Robert.
Okay, and the great Robert Paris on the sideline with a word.
Men on the sidelines.
All right, so it was a 4th and 1 for Westborough. Unfortunately, Burlington allowed a offsides penalty, giving Westborough a first down. Right after that, they did an end around, and that lost about 11 yards. So it's 2nd and 21 at the 44-yard line with a Devil down on the field. Actually, he's not. That's number 4. So he's back up and running. So we're going to get back to the game. Anthony and Mike, take it away.
Thank you, Robert. Always a pleasure. As Pupa looks to be okay. Helped off by the trainers. And fresh legs out there for Burlington on this 2nd and 20 after the loss of 10. See what Westborough draws up. Probably another deep ball. They've got some pretty tall receivers out
Second
there.
down 21 for the Rangers.
Shout out to all of our viewers out there on the live stream, putting out some nice comments on the post. We appreciate it.
And he looks towards the original first down marker, and the pass will be caught
Dakota's pass is complete.
at the 46-yard line.
Our pleasure to be bringing you Burlington High School football here from Varsity Field, the season opener against the Westborough Rangers. My name is Mike Espejo, along with
Anthony Matos.
and we're bringing you action live from Varsity Field.
And we will have a 3rd down and 11 coming up.
We didn't have live streams when I was here at Burlington tonight, Anthony. This is
Really?
No, you had to come to the game if you wanted to see it. Pretty crazy, pretty cool. Big 3rd down, shot of the shotgun. Going deep, going for it again. Into triple
Downfield,
coverage.
And this one looks incomplete.
Dakota's pass is incomplete.
Into triple coverage.
Piscata is not shy. He'll throw it up
just
there anywhere.
Throw it up there.
The coverage doesn't matter. If he's going there, he's going there. You put the whole team on the guy, he'll still throw it to him.
And a big part of this team is one of the assistant coaches, Kyle Forrester, who came over from Stoneham along with Balian, one of his graduates, and he has just turned these linebackers into some great tacklers. And John Doherty is one of his products. He has been excellent.
Yeah, they've been great tonight. Defense has been awesome, and it looks like another Devil down the field. I wonder if cramping might be an issue in this humidity.
It very much could be, as that is a huge part. It's Brooks.
7:37 left here in the 3rd quarter. 6-0 for the home Devils in your season opener, live from Varsity Field, Burlington, Massachusetts, Commonwealth's greatest town.
The 22nd, we will be back at Varsity Field when the Cambridge Ringe and Latin Falcons step foot in Varsity Field. Me and Mike will have the call for that one. 6 o'clock kickoff. And
It's a fake
punt.
Oh, no,
no,
he
it
gets
was a rollout punt, which is very peculiar. This one drops and is just touched down.
Devils start about their own 13.
Martin's punt is down by number 21.
Favorable spot.
A rollout punt. Can't say I've seen that before.
Yeah, I got to shake my head at some of the things this guy from Westborough is doing. But hey, he's getting
nothing. You're still in the game. So.
Yeah, if nothing else, he's getting A for style points. He's definitely not. He's definitely unorthodox, but we'll take it. It's hopefully, we'll have to see the Devils get more than a score lead. Another field goal would be nice.
So the blow to Brooks. He's on the sideline stretching out. Might be cramps. Again, some communication issues here. 2 receivers right for Guerrier. Takes a snap inside zone. Poland and stuffed at the line of scrimmage. And looks like we'll have 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of 1, 2nd down, 11.
Another thing we want to watch too for the second half. I think we're going to see a couple of turnovers with the humidity and the sticky ball, and I think fatigue is going to set in earlier for these guys because it's very hot and sticky out there, and I can't imagine what it's like down the field on that turf.
And this is the first full season of the brand new Varsity Field.
Yes, we started on time this year.
Yes. Last season, the first game wasn't until Wilmington, which was, I think, week 4 or 5. And they won that game against the Wildcats. Guerrier fakes the rollout. It's a wide receiver screen to Hannafin, and Hannafin doesn't really have the blocking to go any further. He will have about 2.
Looks like we got a shaken up Westborough Ranger down there near
in the backfield. Oh my gosh, you can't even get up.
It's a short game. I'll bring up 3rd down.
And that's not a good sign for Westborough.
8.
And the turf is looking good in its 2nd year of use.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it's already 50% of its useful life. It's been good. I'm just teasing. But it does look great. Just teasing the people who do the budgets. We're fine. The 10-year life on these things, right?
About.
I think it looks like it go another 20.
Yes. And last year, before the field was completed, Burlington played like 1 or 2 home games at the Bedford High School field.
Yes.
And they had a scrimmage against Revere at Marshall Simons Middle School. Always fun to play Revere and Lowell every year.
To find communities.
Yes. And Lowell, with big rosters themselves, I think they have a 100-plus man roster over there.
Yeah, we look big with 57.
Huge, yes. Burlington's black and blue come back on the sideline behind the field. And here we go. 3rd down and 8, excuse me. Guerrier rolled out right. Steps back left, looking way deep. Guerrier just trying to find something. He'll tuck it and run. He gets the edge, and does he have a first? It looks like it. He does.
Wow. Nice improvisation there by young Anthony.
Looks like he's a yard short.
He's close, and we have another Ranger down the field. I got to think that cramping is an issue.
It's hydration. Some of these kids don't even have water bottles. And now Brooks is on the table.
Hopefully we're drinking a lot of water tonight. Especially fine, clean Burlington water, which is now PFAS free, which is amazing. One of the few communities to get it done so quickly, and some are still trying to figure it out. So good things are happening here in Burlington. Little MWRA plug.
And
DPW plug.
Robert Paris has to say a few words for us.
Oh,
Robert?
Man on the sidelines.
And we're back down here at Varsity Field, or the Big V, as Mike Espejo calls it. And it looks like nothing's really been happening here in the 3rd quarter. No scoring, a couple of good plays, but really just another quiet second half. I mean, it's 4th and 1 for the Devils, so let's check back and see what happens. As of right now, they are... Let's see what's happening. That's they're going to give it to him. And
flag on the play.
Flag on the play. So let's go back to Anthony and Mike, and who's going to resume the call.
Robert was looking warm down there. It looks like maybe it's getting a little more, little stickier on the sidelines.
So who are they going to punt with Brooks on the sideline? It looks like number 38. Burlington's got another punter back there. And let's see how deep he can kick this one. Punt starts with a 20.
High
Long snap. He drops it.
Oh,
and it's in the end zone. They'll just take a safety.
It's going to be a safety.
And now it's a 6-2 game in Westborough ball.
Oh, that's a miscue right there.
Bad snap from the long snapper. And Matty Conti couldn't handle the snap.
High snap, he couldn't get it, and it was smart for him just to cover up and prevent a touchdown.
So Westborough's first points against Burlington in 6.5 quarters. 6-2, it's a safety.
If at first you don't succeed, try for 6.5 more quarters. And you'll score against the Red Devils. Looks like a safety kickoff, not a punt. And this is something I am unaware of. Because in the NFL, a safety leads to a punt. Right. What's the high school rule?
Looks like a kickoff because he's got the T out there. It is indeed a kickoff. So let's see how far Arthur DeBarros can kick this one.
Number 38, Arthur DeBarros Pato will tee it up for the Devils from their 20-yard line after the safety.
And safety kickoff for DeBarros from the 20-yard line. And I said he had a boot that was heard it through the grapevine. Let's see if it's true. And it's a pretty high kick.
That was a big kick.
To the
Very
32-yard line, taken out by Jake Martin.
Oh,
Jake
right
Martin goes up the middle,
oh, no.
and he is gone. Bye-bye, and what a response. Touchdown, Westborough.
That is a kick in the knee, as you just said.
And all of a sudden, it's 6-8 Westborough.
Extra point coming up.
And my, Mike.
Yep, that was not what we wanted to see.
Just straight up the middle, perfect blocking.
Right down Main Street.
Cambridge Street.
Yeah,
Right
down Cambridge Street. That is the two-lane Cambridge Street before any changes we made. Yes.
2 lanes.
On both sides. I don't want. Probably shouldn't touch that topic.
And now the extra point try to make this a 3-point game.
And the man in the orange shoes.
Aryan Bhatia to try and 3-point game. Up and good.
And the extra point is good.
9-6.
With 5:06 left in the third quarter.
5:06 left in the third quarter. We have got a ball game, folks. Westborough looking to avenge the 19-0 loss to these same Red Devils last year in Westborough. Trying to return the favor. We'll see what happens with the type of response the Devils come back with. We're going to go to Robert. He looks like he's getting ready down there.
All right, and we're back. Two messed up plays on special teams. First, Burlington tried to punt the ball away to Westborough. It was muffed up, and it resulted in a safety in the end zone. Next, they punted the ball away, and Westborough ran back for a touchdown on that punt return. So the score is now 9-6 Westborough. Let's see if Burlington can tie it or take the lead. Let's go back to Mike and Anthony.
Thank you, Robert. Always a pleasure. And what a turn of events.
Yes. Robert Parris, hardest working man in the Middlesex League, I think, tonight.
Oh, he is.
Down there on the sidelines, giving you on-the-field action.
And now what will the Rangers do? And what will Burlington do? The run's been there, but they've kind of shied away from it.
Yes, they have.
Their opening drive.
Big drive here, Anthony. You need a nice, strong response. Field goal would be nice, obviously, but
6 is more than 3.
And
they're kicking to Tagia again. Don Tagia slipped, and that's where they'll mark him down. And Poland just flattened Addison last at the end of the play there, but Burlington will get it at the 27-yard line.
Two interesting collision there by two of the game's mainstays, two of the stars of the game tonight.
Yes.
Burlington will start first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And let's just see what Balian and Greg Sheridan draw up here.
First and 10, Devils, 5:01 left in the third quarter, starting on their own 27, 28.
Looks like a 3 tight end set. And Jack Tavares out there on the left side. No, Wildcat to Poland. And that goes nowhere. No Garrier. Took me a minute to realize it was Wildcat. And they go a yard and a half.
They did go to a run, but it didn't pay off.
Tyler Vadney, the junior center, snapping to Anthony Garrier. Pulling the backfield, trips to the right side. Takes a snap inside zone to Poland, and he just can't go through the D-line of Westborough, and we have third down.
Tackle number 71, Joseph Marino. No gain on the play. It's third down, 8.
Third down and 8, a huge third down and 8. For Burlington. And let's see what the call is. Ryan Brooks back out there. It's a good sign. And we have doubles left and doubles right. Garrier, low snap, grabs it. Looking deep, has pressure, steps through it. Looking silent, overthrows Hannafin.
Like a miscommunication there by those two.
And 4th down.
Intended for number 15, Charlie Harrison, 4th down.
And will George Balian be aggressive? It does not look like it. It is. You still have plenty of time. You have a quarter and a quarter left.
Yeah, plenty of time left in this one. They're just down 3. The defense, for the most part, has been very strong.
It's special teams. It was special teams that gave up that touchdown.
Right.
So will Balian pull out a fake? I don't think so.
Robert's a big fan of the fake.
Yes.
Very much so.
And Brooks awaits the long snap, grabs it, and boots this one. Oh, a pooched kick.
Yeah, kind of got it on the side of his foot or something.
Oh, my goodness. Maybe a 14-yard kick at best. So Westborough has it in their own territory. Excuse me, Burlington territory. At the 42, 43, 44, 43-yard line. And a short field for Westborough after the kick return, punt return touchdown. And takes a snap, looking deep, and knocked away. Incomplete pass.
Oh, that was. I thought he. I thought he had a chance of
housing that.
Yeah. And Joe Poland has just been all over the place. Let's check how many number 30s we have out there, because it seems like that kid is everywhere. Been a great game for him.
Andrew Pashota has gone deep a couple times, but the offense has no points. But the defense has 2, and the special teams has 7. 6-9 game, 3:06 left, 3rd quarter. Pashota, the snap, drops back, looking deep again, slinging it down the right sideline. It is in or no? Dropped.
Almost intercepted.
Matty Conti almost made up for the botched snap. And we have 3rd and 10. That was underthrown. If that was a little more sauce, that is a touchdown.
But it is 3rd and 10, big 3rd and 10 for the Devils. 2:59 left in the 3rd quarter. Be nice to get a stop here and get the offense right back out on the field.
Yes. And the aggressive ways of Westborough, wouldn't be surprised if they went for it. Show to the snap. Looks like a 4 verts concept, looking across the field, and it's caught. Luke Hadley.
Luke Hadley again.
Huge catches.
Big night for him. He is tough. He's tall, too. Big target. He's fast. He's been giving the Devils fits all night.
1st and 10 Rangers.
And from the 30, the Rangers will take a big 3rd and 10 conversion. Burlington hasn't really taken any shots downfield themselves, but I mean, if it's time to start, it's now. Especially with their defense not really holding up as of late. Pashota, the snap, fakes it. He's QB power right.
Oh!
And tackles are made. He hangs onto the ball.
Took a lick.
Mauled by Devils.
Number 21, Don Teguilla.
And the 26-yard line is where 2nd down and 6 will be.
Don Teguilla just came right in there. Gave him a lick as he... strong collision. 2nd and 6.
Second down 6 from the 26. Espejo trying to get this Westborough offense in the end zone. The passing game has been working. Espejo to the snap, fakes this. Looks like a design screen, and it is caught.
Oh, they dropped the ball.
Out. The ball's out, and it is picked up. Who else but Joey Poon?
Who else? Star of the evening comes up big again. That's a huge turnover for the Devils. And like I said, Anthony, I thought a turnover would be coming.
And it did with a huge fumble.
Good call, Mike. I don't know. Someone's got to do it, right? If you don't, praise yourself once in a while. Sorry, folks. A rare win for me. I got to take him as I can get him.
And now from the
Now let's capitalize on it, Devils. 1:11 left in the third. Looks like Robert's winding up down there. We might be going to the man on the sidelines.
All right, we just got a fumble recovery, the Red Devils, that is, and it's very exciting as is they're down by 3. The defense, again, trying to increase the momentum. Again, special teams did cause a touchdown on the safety punt, but it is caught, and we're going down the field, and it's a caught, so we're going to go back to Anthony and Mike for the excitement. Burlington's coming up in. Let's see if they can score.
Devils on the move.
Robert, sorry to cut you off, pal. It's always a pleasure.
Very handsome, Robert. Looking good tonight.
And he's just as sweaty down there as the players are. He's pumped.
Best sideline reporter in the business, folks. We're very lucky.
Who but Robert Paris? And after the huge play on the slants concept there from Burlington, they go triples to the left and John Mello on the right, with what looks like O'Divin in the backfield. Westborough jumps on the hard count, and we got 1st and 5.
The wheels are falling off the Ranger wagon.
Offsides against Westborough.
Offside is the call. We'll take it. Burlington's going to cross the 50 with the penalty.
And is this the turning point of the game? The fumble, the chunk play, and now the offsides. And Westborough was moving down the field, too, before that fumble. So from the 47, Guerrier, clean pocket. Blitz picked up, caught by Tavares, and Jack Tavares, the senior, is about a half-yard short. We'll have 2nd and inches.
Another one of those interior passes that pays dividends for the Devils. They weren't having luck on the outside, and Coach Bailey decides to bring it on the inside, and we found a little room in there.
And that's the end of the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen.
As the third quarter winds down at Varsity Field, your score, Westborough Rangers 9, Burlington Red Devils 6. Mike and I will give you the call for the 4th quarter soon. Mr. Paris, we await your word.
Burlington's marching down the field, trying to take the lead back or tie it. We're just starting the 4th quarter, and again, a bit of a slugfest, very low-scoring game. First it was 6-0, now it was basically 6-3. Now it's 9-6, so let's see if Burlington can do it. Start of the 4th quarter. Anthony and Mike, take it away.
Thank you, Robert. Always a pleasure to hear from you.
And he's added a new dimension to the game.
He is. He definitely is.
Executive Director Jed Dodge was very excited about this new addition to the Devils telecast. I was skeptical, but I think I was wrong. I think it's a nice addition to the program.
I was just as excited as Robert was when he heard about the news. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Guerrier looking. Short pass, intercepted! Who but Luke Hadley? Hadley down the left sideline. Hadley being chased down. He'll be tackled inside the 15.
That is not fun.
He read the curl like a book, and Luke Hadley. First play of the 4th quarter.
I don't like to really say it, but he did a nice little somersault at the end of the play to celebrate.
I mean, he's had a night.
Yeah, he has had a night. Oh, that's a bummer.
But the last time this happened, the defense did their job. But Guerrier's 2nd pick of the night.
The wounds from the 19-0 defeat last year have remained. And they've waited all year to come back to exact their revenge on the Devils, and they are about to knocking on the door to extend their lead.
6-9, a very slugfest game.
It's like a baseball score.
Yeah. And the Westborough ball will be at the 13-yard line for Andrew Peixoto in the offense. He has 3 receivers to his right, 1 to the left, and that is Luke Molesky. Running back Camden Petralia. Rolling out right, throwing to the end zone, looking, and...
Did he catch that?
Did he catch that? Did he? Incomplete. The ball hit the ground on the way down.
Some of the Westborough players thought he did get it, so I was confused.
And it was a good pass. I thought it was picked. Looked like Conti was there on the coverage. But these tall receivers are picking on these rather short Burlington DBs.
Second down, 10.
And 2nd and 10 from the 13 for Westborough. And 3 here for Westborough would be so huge, because that means Burlington would have to score a touchdown to at least tie the game. And here we go, Peixoto. Same formation. Burlington in man coverage. They send 4. Andriel almost comes through. It's a pass caught. No. Did it? Yes, he did.
Wrapped up quickly, though.
Luke Hadley makes the catch down to the 7-yard line.
Whenever that ball's going towards Hadley, I get nervous, Anthony. He's very dangerous. This is a big down here. 3rd and 5, 11:20 left in the game. Westborough knocking.
And the man in the orange cleats, I'm sure, is hyped for a
Winding
field
up.
goal.
Yeah. Let's keep him on the sidelines.
Maybe another fumble, a pick. They've been due for a pick.
What's Robert doing down there? Looks like he's getting some inside information from one of the trainers. Maybe another update. You will share that with us.
Oh, yeah.
Always working for the information. Hardest working man in the Middlesex League, folks.
Great Robert Joseph Paris. And it looks like maybe a Westborough timeout here.
Timeout.
Or some sort of issue. Yeah, we have a timeout for Westborough.
Timeout, Westborough.
That's their second timeout, leaving them with 1 left in the game. They love to use their timeouts. They burned them both early last half, too.
The band's still alive and kicking. Huge.
Trying to fire up the team for this big 3rd and 5.
Very big 3rd and 5. As it looks like it's the same formation, but flipped here. Burlington in man coverage, but this might be a run. No, they drop it back. It's QB draw. He takes off. And he can still pass, but he is going to be tackled
up
by who else? But Joseph Poland. And now you have 4th down. So that's for a loss. And they do send the field goal unit out. It was for a loss. It's back at the 11.
It's a loss of 3 on the play. 4th
and 8. It was a delayed QB draw, but he didn't want to take it up the middle. He bounced it outside. And now we have about a 31-yard field goal, about the same distance. Excuse me, no, a 29-yard field goal.
This one really doesn't hurt the Devils because they'd only be down 6. So a touchdown with an extra point would give them the lead.
And here we go. Snaps down, kick is up, and did he shank it? It looked like he did.
He kicks it really high.
And he made it.
The man in the orange cleats.
A huge,
does it again.
Huge field goal.
But Anthony, aren't you glad it wasn't a touchdown and it was only a field goal?
12-6. That's a huge stop. Would have been 0. Would have been
0 would have been
better.
nice.
Right. But they'll take 12-6.
12-6.
As we await to see the response from the Devils. So Westborough trying to get back at Burlington for the loss last year. On their home turf, they lost 19-0 to the Devils. And now up 12-6, 9:38 away from their first victory. And I'm starting to think Burlington came into this one expecting to win.
Yeah, I think so too. After last year, we kind of maybe overlooked these guys. But again, like I said, they had a year to fester over that humiliating defeat in their home turf last year. And they are trying to put one back on over the Devils.
And of course, the seniors that left last year were pretty impactful. That might have been the reason why, but a new brand of seniors this year to kick off the 2023 season. And Ryan Brooks, he's electric! Brooks, still on his feet! Ryan Brooks cuts it back! Ryan Brooks will take it for 6!
That was awesome.
Ryan Brooks ties the game in an immediate response.
No flags.
The special teams. My goodness.
Special teams have been the story of the night, Anthony.
You can't bring him down. You can only contain him.
And we see Dina from Burlington's Famous in the crowd going crazy.
Best slices in town,
Best
everybody.
slices in town. Burlington Famous Pizza.
Now
I like
open
their
on weekends.
I like their gyros.
Well, that's my favorite too.
Dina,
now open on weekends, everybody.
the Devils excite Dina out here in the stands.
And now all of a sudden, the lead can be Burlington's with Josh Pupa.
Right, extra point coming up.
And my goodness, what a change of events. I'm still shaking on that.
Maybe Dina will buy gyros for everyone if the Devils win. I'm putting words in her mouth.
So Pupa on the extra points for the lead. No trickery this time. Snaps down, kick is up, and Pupa drills it.
Bang!
It's the lead for the Devils.
Bing, bang, boom. Devils 13-12.
What a momentum change.
13-20, 9:21 left. Hang on to your hats, folks. We've got a Donnybrook here at Varsity Field.
This one's going to come down to the wire.
And I'm glad I'm not wearing a hat because it is too hot for a hat.
Oh, yeah.
This is electric.
This play looked dead at midfield. And then the man in the orange cleats said, I'm wearing orange cleats. I'll let you go.
I think they almost slowed him down.
Yeah. They were too bright for him.
He blinded him. This is a great game. Usually don't get good games like this to open the season. Usually it's a laugher either way.
Yes.
But the guys tonight are both playing their hearts out, starting the season off. Dina, free Euros if the Devils win, right? For everyone?
I didn't see you.
Dina, can we get free Euros for everyone if the Devils win?
Free Euros. Mike wants free Euros. Oh, I love them.
Awesome.
The Greek fries, can't beat it.
Free Fry Fridays. Burlington Famous, folks. Uh-oh.
Robert Paris has some words to say. Man on the sideline.
All right, and we just saw a kickoff return by number 26, Ryan Brooks. It is now 13-12. Burlington leads by 1 with 9:21 left here in the fourth quarter. Let's see what's going to happen here as the Westborough offense comes on the field, and let's see if the Red Devil teams can make a stop. Anthony and Mike, back to you guys.
Thanks, Robert. Robert looks fired up.
Robert is just as fired up as we are up here.
I think he started running along down the field when they were scoring that touchdown in excitement. Uh-oh, line drive. Oh, he fumbled.
And picked up by Westborough and pursuing him a tackle. Not again.
Not again.
Not again. And tackle was made this time at the 47-yard line.
I think everyone had a collective gasp there when he started to find some daylight. But the Devils were able to wrap him up just before the 50, where the Westborough Rangers will take over.
And at midfield, this one's going to come down to a game-winning field goal by somebody. I can just feel it.
You need that defense to tighten up here, Anthony.
It does.
This is winning time.
Final 9 minutes of regulation. As here we go, first down and 10 for the Rangers. From the 47-yard line.
Oh.
And Peixoto takes a snap, steps up in pressure. Liam Welch is there along with Joe Poland. And that'll count as a sack.
Good job by Welch and Poland to get that.
Half a yard. That's the first sack of the year for Burlington.
And I was a little scared, a little afraid when I saw Luke Hadley running free down the sidelines, but the Devils did not give him any time.
And I think that's the game plan moving forward. You got to put pressure on this kid.
Yeah.
He has time. He's loading up for one.
Yeah. And he'll throw it into any coverage.
Here we go, 2nd and 11. They have triples on the left side in man coverage. Peixoto loads up, fires on a comeback route, and caught.
Oh, and that's a
by
quick for
Luke
first down.
Hadley, the go-to today.
There's that name again. Very scary.
On the ground, what looks like Filios, and oh no, he's had some knee problems
He's up
last year, and he can jog off the field himself, which is a great sign. Good buddy of mine, Christian Filios. And he's had problems with his knees since his freshman year playing football.
It's okay though.
Looks fine. Probably
bouncing around.
Maybe a couple cramps. It's very common in heat like this.
Yep. Drink more water, boys.
So now 1st and 10 Westborough after the game. Peixoto loading up, pump fakes. Still loading up. Has a man wide open down the sideline. And Conte the pressure. Did he make the catch? No, they're going to call him for interference. Pass interference. And actually, that's a pretty good call. Conte played the receiver, not the ball, and you can't do that. And Matty Conte, the struggles continue for the kid. A dropped pick, messed up catch on the punt. And now pass interference. I think it's 15 yards and not a spot foul.
Yes. Spot foul only in the pros.
And thank goodness that ball would have been at 11. Instead, it's at the 27.
I still think it was a tough call. He looked back. The ball was underthrown.
He was coming to help. That wasn't even his guy. But
the ball was underthrown, which didn't help his case.
Yep,
then
exactly.
It always makes it tough on the defensive player.
Pass interference against Burlington. Sets up one for 1st and 10 at the Burlington 28-yard line.
So at the 28, clock stops with 7:55 left. And looks like we have a flipped play here. We have close trips hits, QB power left. And Peixoto takes this one to the 23-yard line. Did the ball come out? No, I hear celebrating. I thought the ball came out. Pupa's on the tackle. Good to see him back up.
Second down, 5.
And we have 2nd and 5 on the 24-yard line for Westborough. And now getting close to the red zone. This is where Burlington's defense has to come up clutch in a close game. Bishota drops back, pressure's coming immediately. Poland almost got the sack. Throw pass is caught.
Guess who?
And the ball is hung on. Did the ball come out at the end? No. And Hadley again coming over the middle and making the grab. And now Burlington's questioning if the ball came out. Poland came up the middle on a blitz, almost got to him.
Play is good for a Westborough first down.
And it will be a Westborough first down now.
No challenge flag on this level. Kind of wish we had one there.
Yeah.
Coach Billion way out on the field, saying something.
Probably calling a blitz. Because this close to the red zone, you got to put pressure on this kid. He's got the wheels. Westborough has some plays for him. But if I'm Westborough, I'm looking Luke Hadley in the corner of the end zone. And just have him get up there and grab it. Here we go. Bishota dropping back. Looking left side and off the hands. Incomplete. For Luke Molesky.
It's 2nd down. 10.
So 2nd and 10. And 6:07 left.
What's the delay? Oh.
Just trying to find a play to run. Looks like they're going to be in empty.
Could use another one of those turnovers here.
And flushed out
Oh,
right,
go get
and
him.
Pressure. The ball hasn't been knocked out yet. Great ball security there
Yes.
on the
Took a couple strong hits.
run. Looks like a gain of 5.
Clock continues to run here, close
And
to.
they are definitely in field goal range now. Yes, as you said, Mike, a turnover here would be huge.
Third down 6 from the Red Devil 9-yard line.
Big third down here.
3rd and 6 from the 9. I'd send 6 here. Go man coverage. They're in the eye, so probably a run left side or play action. 5-10 and ticking. Bishota. It's
Keeps
a
it.
handoff. Left. He keeps it. And he looks a bit short.
He is short.
52, Tyler Madman.
And maybe 3 yards short. They're at the 6. And now it's decision time. This is a huge
I'd
decision.
love to see another Westborough bad decision here.
And the kicker is waiting to come out.
Oh, here he
And
comes.
they keep him. Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, what's he doing?
He's coming out.
Oh, yeah, he is. I didn't see these orange shoes. There he is. Looks like they're a little, they've dimmed. The humidity has done their toll on them.
Don't be nervous now.
Right?
It is a 24-yard kick for Westborough.
When you need one of those rogue trumpet sounds from the band.
Clock keeps ticking, and now it
Timeout.
stops.
Oh, they're icing the kicker.
Westborough.
Oh, no, they
Westborough
Westborough
iced
they iced themselves. Maybe they want to think it over. Maybe he's getting too cute again.
I mean, maybe a fake field goal. I mean, if I'm Westborough, I'm pulling out the fake field goal.
The Westborough bad decision might be coming still.
Yeah.
Another one.
I mean, back-to-back QB runs. I mean, they were pretty good games. What's one more?
as Anthony mentioned, next week the Battle of Wynn Street. Always a spirited fight.
Yes.
Against our neighbors from Woburn.
And last year that game was at Bedford High School's field, 36-7. Woburn. So some payback.
Payback time indeed.
Is in Burlington's blood. And before we get to that one, we got to finish this one. 13-12 after the Ryan Brooks, I'd say about 80-yard kick return touchdown. So 2 chunk touchdowns for Burlington.
Well, is Robert getting ready down there? I see him stirring. Oh, no, he fooled me. Faked me out.
And now Westborough lining up. 24-yard kick from the right hash. 4:16 left. And they might try and get Burlington to jump. Maybe it's a fake. I doubt it. Snap is high! Picked up and it's blown up! Joe Poland balls out!
On it.
And picked up by John Mello!
See, I got to tell you right now, that will qualify as another Westborough bad decision. They're trying to get cute on the field goal. Just kick the field goal, take the lead. I don't know why they're doing that junk. Like, that is not smart football.
Yeah,
That's
that
frustrating.
might have costed them the game.
They took the timeout to plan that chicanery, and it didn't pay off. You have an easy field goal to take the lead on the road. Yep. What are you thinking? Again, it's to our benefit, but
yes.
I don't understand sometimes what some of the decisions that have been made on the. I'm happy for us, but for those kids, you don't do that.
That man,
basic
Joe Poland, again recovery.
I don't know. As a football enthusiast, I just hate to see stuff like that. Even though it's good for our team, take the lead. It's 4 minutes left in the game, buddy. I don't know. Sorry, folks. I'm a football nerd.
No, it's okay.
Well,
now O'Dibbin's in the backfield. They'll hand it to him.
Right.
And Chris O'Dibbin puts his head down, and he will go for 2 yards.
It's going to cost us kids the game, and we will gladly reap the benefits of that here in the 08-03.
And now it is chew clock mode for the Devils.
Right. Tick, tick, tick.
55 and counting. It's not 19-0.
No.
But a win is a win.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely.
Knock on wood here, jeez, because you never know.
Right. I think 1 first down will do it because, as I mentioned, they love to use the timeouts. They did not save any, and they could have used a couple timeouts here.
Yeah, and
yeah, they have just like the first half. They burned them very early. It just seems like, I don't know.
And this is where
maybe I watch too much football. It's not something
never
bad.
too much football.
yeah, never too much.
And this is where the line and Joe Poland have to be the best, and that is a huge gain.
Great play there, right up the middle. Keep the clock moving. Solid gain, 3rd and short, exactly what you wanted.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they pulled out the pass here. A little slant over the middle.
Picked up 5, 3rd down, 2.
Let's see what Sheridan draws up. Sheridan and Bailey and Jr. over there. Or is that Bailey? I think, no, that's Bailey and Jr. So let's see. Yeah, Westborough looks like they're going to send more than 4 on this one.
They have to send the house. They got to stop. They need to stop.
Garrier handoff, Poland,
and they didn't get
does he have it? He does.
First down, Devils.
31.
A pretty much ball game because you have no timeouts left.
Yep.
First down, and you have 2:23 left.
That is good for Red Devils. First down.
Start the bus, folks.
And it looks like 1-0 for the 2nd straight season. Just 2 minutes away.
It's a gritty win by the Devils. Hung tough, had some miscues, but they hung in there. Very admirable.
Some first game.
On a tough night, too. Tough night to play.
Very muggy night.
And we're going to get an interview. Oh, look at this. Man on the sidelines. Here's Robert.
Robert.
Well, play's going to start. We'll get to Robert after the play, maybe.
And handoff, Poland up the middle for a loss of about an inch.
And with our new feature with Robert on the sidelines, we will have him with Coach Bailey at the end of the game for his post-game remarks, which is pretty cool. We are high-quality presentation here from BCAT, folks.
Oh, yeah.
This is first class. We could be up for a sports Emmy.
Oh, yeah.
Thinking about it. Not out of the question, Anthony.
No.
Not out of the realm of possibilities.
So 2nd and 10 there for the Devils. And maybe one more run will wrap things up here.
It's a great night here in Burlington, folks.
Hand off Poland, and he will take it 4 yards.
And my hat's off tonight to Joe Poland, who has been all over the field, both sides of the ball. He is my Mike Espejo player of the game. He's been fantastic. I don't know. I didn't know I even had that award, but I am just created.
As great as Joe's been, the Anthony Matos player of the game goes to Ryan Brooks.
Oh, that's another
Ryan Brooks
good choice.
Sealed the game. Well, I think he did.
Yes.
Firing a fumble here. Knock on wood.
And of course, BCAT staffer of the game, obviously Robert
Parris. Who else?
In his new role.
Who else?
Changing the game and the broadcast for the fine folks of our fine community.
And it looks like victory formation
at Victory Field, Varsity Field.
Took a timeout. And well,
hopefully Robert's getting his questions ready for the victorious coach.
It was rocky, but the Devils got the job done here.
We'll take it. Are you not entertained, folks? Burlington Red Devil football is well on their way.
And the play of the game had to have been that Brooks kick return touchdown from the 20 and breaking about the whole team of Westborough's tackles.
This is awesome.
With the miscues of the safety punt return, the safety, and the field goal by Westborough.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Devils travel to Woburn next Friday.
Wasn't enough.
And
as I've said before, next week's game will not be live streamed. That is an away game in Woburn at Woburn High School. And
fun night here. Good job, Anthony. This is fun. It's going to be a good season, I think.
4 more home games after this one.
We're getting good vibes. And we have Thanksgiving here.
Yes. Garrier, snap.
Takes
it. And that puts the cherry on top of a gritty win.
All right, Joey Poland here. Joey, how do you think about that first victory here at Varsity Field?
I love it, man. I love it. I love the enthusiasm the team brings. You know, as a leader, I try to do whatever I can. And, you know, I loved it. I loved it, every second of it.
You broke the scoreless game we had here in the first half. Just talk about that touchdown. Must have felt good.
It was great, man. You know, that's what I do, though. That's what I do all day, every day.
And all right, all the athletes here, they're all excited.
He's the dog. He's the dog.
Shut up,
Can you shout out Ryan Brooks with that amazing kick return?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about him in a second. Yeah, come on. All right, so we got Ryan Brooks. Just talk about that kick return.
I'm not Ryan Brooks.
He's not Ryan Brooks. Where's Ryan Brooks? He's not Ryan Brooks.
There's nothing but love for this team. You know, all the boys really hype. It's great to be out here. Thanks for recording it. You know, it means a lot. And hey, let's keep on rolling. Roll Devs.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. All right, so we have the kickoff return for a touchdown. Ryan Brooks. Ryan, how are we feeling tonight?
Hey, I'm feeling great after that win. You know, it's just about the fight. Like we got a touchdown, then they got it, and then that's just all about the fight back. Our defense played amazing, and then we got Joe over here running for this touchdown, crazy, broke 5 tackles, and it's just an amazing experience. You know.
And just talk about the game next week against Woburn. It's going to be a tough match.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be tough. I heard they're pretty good. Their running backs good, but it's just about that fight. Anything can happen.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Anthony Matos and the great Mike Espejo signing off. We will see you. Well, I will see you next week. Mike and I will be back here.
Thanks,
for the
folks.
week after that for Cambridge. So long. Toodles.